Hi everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here with the ninth layout using the June hip kit. This one took me 47 minutes to complete and it was a lot of fun. This was one of the first layouts that when I first started the kit, I kind of threw everything. I kind of chosen seven uh, layouts that I want to do, through all the embellishments that coordinated, had no idea what layout I was going to do with it. And then once I start playing with the kit, sometimes, I see combination of stuff that I might want to do, so that I kind of don't do all this, the ones that I had put together right away, but that's okay. So that's why I have two full sheets of this one, because I kind of didn't know, what layout I wanted to do with this. So I printed a photo on my Canon selfie. It is about a 3x4 almost. And it is of us sort of getting ready to leave. And we just had a little really funny story. And it's not something, maybe that didn't require a whole layout. But the way that we laughed when that happened, I think it's something that will be fun to remember years from now that this happened. So it's, like I said, it's just the picture of our SUV and our tent trailer in the back, because we were setting it up to hook it together so that we could leave. This was our last day, and I can tell you, even though you're having so much fun and everything, my son, every morning, it was a battle to get him up, right? Okay, we need to go. Come on, get up, get up. Although most of the days we didn't do the whole getting up super early. It is vacation. So, 9:30 is when we would wake him up. But that morning, the kid was awake at 6 o'clock, well, actually, my alarm clock was going off and he was like, hey, aren't we supposed to be going? Anyway, he was awake and going, and come on, let's go. And he was, I'm going to do another layout about that anyway. But so it was really funny. So I mounted the photo on some blue cardstock, and then I just took a piece. It's the back side of that pink paisley, and it's that beautiful chevron, and it's stars, white stars, and then I mounted it on that, and then I took a piece of vellum. I folded it like Missy Wynn does, and then I just kind of put it in behind there just to kind of separate it from that busy pattern paper. Again, I'm going to take a frame. I'm going to cut it in half. I'm going to put it so that it's at the bottom and the top of the layout. And then I'm going to use some of those little flares that I put together. And I knew we were going camping, so when I did those little flares, I did some in the, colors of camping. So there's one that has a little camper on it, and it says love. And the other one says enjoy, and then says dream. Now, this layout is going to have a huge title on the side and then the little picture beside it. And that's going to be the layout. I think the thing that took me the longest was to do because right now, the way the layout looks, it's how it's going to be. And I think it's just getting all those letters down on the wax paper. And I had to MacGyver a few letters too, because I was running out of letters and some T's. And I forget what I was saying. So getting it down to the wax paper, and then, to get it down on the pattern paper too, in as straight as I can. And I'm going to end up using my T-square ruler, but it does take a bit of time. And I started watching a new show, and oh my goodness, I am the worst person for that. I hate starting a new show. I never know which one to start. And I want, it's like a new book. I hate starting a new book because I just want to love it right away. And I can't stand when it takes too long to grab my attention. But anyway, I started watching The Flash and I love it. So anyway, I was watching The Flash while I was watching this, and it was a really good episode. So that's probably why it took me a little longer too, because I kept looking at the screen because I was really into it. Because, I think I'm at episode 5 season. There's only one season, but episode 5 on season 1. So I just started, but I really love it. And I love that it's sort of not sort of, it is a spin-off of Arrow, and we love Arrow. So see right now the pages, I already know what I want to do, and I've already glued down the picture, and now it's, sort of going to take me a little bit of time to get those letters down. Now, the title is Straight, Straight, You're Good, Stop, Way Off. So, my husband is always the one that goes in the truck, and he backs the truck up. And of course, you got that little ball on the back of your truck, and you got to match it up with the little area on the tent trailer where the ball will fit in. And, so you got to be able to, guide him in. It wasn't at this campsite, but I didn't take a picture of where it actually happened. It was the campsite before this, and we were kind of on an angle, and it was really hard for me to, gauge whether he was going straight or not because he was coming at me at an angle. So this is how I was, I was like, straight, straight, you're good, keep coming. And then when he got close, I'm like, stop. And I said, way off. Well, my husband and my son lost it because it sounded like, it wasn't like, you got to go a little bit more to the left or you got to go a little bit more to the right. No, straight, straight, straight. You're good. Stop. Oh, way off. So he came and looked, and then he went ahead a little bit, and he put it right in. But they thought that was hilarious. So that's really the title is going to be the journaling, because actually, you know what? I think in behind the layout, I'll probably put a little card, because me, Josh, and, my husband knows exactly what was going on. But years from now, when somebody else, like the grandkids, look at this, it'll be fun to know the whole little story. And what I'm doing is I'm using my T-square ruler and to help me put that title on straight, because the chevron is going in one way and I'm trying to put letters straight going the other way, and that's kind of difficult to do. Now I was kind of running out of O's, so at first I had put the two zeros under good, but I figured if the other O was sort of in the middle of the word, so it didn't show as much that it was different. And also the two T's in the top straight, there's one that I MacGyvered an L to make a T. Well, instead of putting that, not as nice looking T at the end of the word, I put it in the middle of the word, so it doesn't show as much, because your eye, reads over it and won't rest on it usually rests on the end of the word and not in the middle of the word, if that makes any sense. So just to kind of fool the eyes, I guess, not to notice that I kind of put some letters, kind of made up my own letters with the letters that was left in the kit. And then I went into another letter thickers, and they're called Kitty, I believe. And they came in one of the kits too, either the embellishment kit or the Project Life add-on. And I hadn't used them yet. So I wanted the word stop to be different than all the other words. So I used that word, or that font. Now I'm going to use that arrow, and just sort of to have something right there on top of that big title. And then I'm going to put the word fun, and that came in one of the embellishment kits. And then I'm also going to put a flare up there, and that's going to do sort of my third little embellishment cluster. So I have an embellishment cluster to the bottom left of the layout, or under the photo, and it's right at the end of that title. And I have a frame I cut that sun into, and that was a die cut that came in the pool side. And then I put a little flare that I made myself. And then the top right also has a frame, the sun, and a flare. And then the top one is sort of with the title, and it has the word fun, a flare, and an arrow. And I just want to let you know, if you're wondering, I'm going to have, I don't know how long it's going to last, but I'm going to have a video a day until I'm sort of either run out of videos or I'm caught up with my June kit. Today's July 24th. I did 4 voiceovers, but I still don't have my July kit in. I think it's at the post office. I'm going to go this afternoon. I have a card saying that there's something at the post office, so I'm going to go pick it up. But I really want to kill my June kit and have the videos up there, because I just ordered my August kit, a few days ago. So around July 16th or something like that. So I want to make sure that by the time my August kit comes in, that my July kit is done. And I'm just about finished uploading videos for the July kit. Now, I don't know why I did that, but when I mounted my photo, I did it on the side of the 12 by 12 cardstock. I never do that. I do it in the center, but I wasn't thinking. So what I'm going to do, instead of mounting that whole sheet in the center of the page, I just cut a little bit on each side, and I'm going to mount it so it has just a border on the top and the left, or the top and the right of the layout, and just have some navy there. And then I'm going to add some Heidi Swapp Color Shine in the navy. I used it quite a bit with this kit, and I think it's because there's a lot of navy, so it's given me a chance to use my Color Shine in the navy. And that's it. That's going to complete this layout, so you can see all the embellishment clusters in the close-up. And if you're enjoying these videos, if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up, just to let YouTube know. So thanks for joining me today. Have a great week. Thanks for watching. Bye.